Yeah, I appreciate you taking the time to look at my video here. I was here waiting to get the truck wash, so I thought I'd take a couple minutes out and describe some things. Look, it's a humble campaign. I do not take any donations whatsoever. All I ask the individuals to do is that the cards I've been passing out for the last month, 7,000 cards I've passed out, and I've only got, what, 20 views? And well, if someone figures that out, we'll take them to court, and guess what? If it's 44 million, if it's 350 million, every penny of it is yours. Now, what about the truckers alone? We are getting hammered, not only us, but the rest of the populace out here. We go an appointment, 2 o'clock. And if you get there a little early, you got to wait all day anyway, but it's at 2 o'clock. Then if you're lucky, you get loaded or unloaded. Now, this could take anywhere from 2, 4, 5. I've been in a place where it took them 8 hours. 8 hours to load me up. Now, obviously, the employer didn't have the staff to be able to do what that needs to be done right, because it should only take half hour, 45 minutes at the most. And everybody out here knows this. And on top of that, it has to count against our 14 hours. Something needs to change, ladies and gentlemen. And if you get a trucker in there, this is going to change. What about the rest of us? I've got a master's degree in computer science information systems. As soon as I got it, they say they needed information technology. Now, the school knew this. And yet I couldn't get one credit to go according to the new degree. So how many of you are out there working and you've got an associate's degree or a bachelor's, even a master's, and you're still not only doing minimum wage? And oh my God, for Congress did to the other ones about if you got making any tips. You can't make anything other than what you get on your tips. You can't even make minimum wage. You're lucky if you get $2 to $3 an hour. Some maybe $3.31. You can't even make minimum wage because you're getting tips. No, the money's yours. And I'll be damned if they're going to come up and say it needs to be taxed. Now, if I get my fair tax, hey, guess what? If you make $100,000, 7, or it's going to be 13%. If you're making under it, it's either going to be, one way or another. It's either going to be 13 or it's going to be 7%. If I get the fair tax, that's going to be the hardest thing to push out. Then I got this brainstorm that, you know what? If a search engine provides pornography, and I'm going to use Google for instance. Why? Because they have the rabbit, and the rabbit is rainbow. Why is it rainbow? Well, they sympathize with homosexuality, because that's a symbolism for homosexuality, or my term, genderism. Now, I want to put out an executive order that if you provide pornography, it is not going to be used in a federal building. Now, if you wanted me to be able to place a search engine in the federal buildings, then I suggest you take out pornography completely. Now, if I get that alone, every mother in America is going to want to get the same thing. If they want pornography, then go to the Google Rabbit. You know how I feel about the moral issue. And plain and simple. I'm not trying to change it. I'm not trying to stop it. But I will, in regards about genderism, plain and simple. Any entertainment that is going to show or promote the idea of genderism, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? It's going to be made at R-rated. It is not a family and affair. If they want to push that, fine. And if they want me back off on the moral issue, then I suggest Congress and the Senate come up and propose a 27th or 28th Amendment. And then guess what? Let America vote on it. Not the Senate, not the Congress, which they're going to have to do, but it's got to go to the populace first. They voted in, I'll back off. Look, I'll put out a couple more videos with a little bit more information. You want a wall to stop the immigration issue? Guess what? When I came back from Iraq, Janet Napolitano, I believe her name was, took 234 guards off the border. You know what? Maybe we just need to put the staff out there. But if you want a wall, we'll get a wall. But we need to take care of our own. They were invited by the Congress and the Senate. Because they've allowed this to happen. The way I look at it, they take the tests, they become a citizen. Otherwise, you're going home.